That's the beginning of Puff Daddy.
Brass that afforded Uptown its distribution money wanted Sean out.
There were no charges filed, but investigators quietly debated his culpability. The doc frames this as a turning point, the moment where ambition and recklessness first collided. From there, the reckoning dives into Kirk Burroughs' disturbing recollection that following the stampede, a distraught Combs allegedly struck his own mother, Janice, in a fit of rage. The scene is gut-wrenching, not just because of the claim, but because of who it involves.
Kirk Burroughs' allegations that, claims that he firsthand saw Diddy slap his own mother, Janice Combs. Here's what he said.
He was holed up in a hotel on the east side, him and his mother. He didn't know what was going to happen. And I saw Janice question Sean, and I saw him put his hands on her, call her a and slapped her.
Janice Combs has since publicly denied the allegation, calling it inaccurate and patently false.
According to reports, Janice Combs has addressed this. She said, "I'm portrayed as an abusive parent. This is untrue. As I have stated previously, I was a single mother raising my son. I held 3 and even 4 jobs in an attempt to provide a comfortable upbringing and quality education for my child. I raised Sean with love and hard work, not abuse. The allegations that my son slapped me while we were conversing after the tragic City College events are inaccurate and patently false."
Still, the inclusion sets a dark tone for the series, that the violence wasn't born in fame, but maybe always lived close to it. Then comes one of the most chilling testimonies in the episode, Joy Dickerson-Neal's story. She claims that in 1989, long before Bad Boy Records, Combs drugged and sexually assaulted her, and that he recorded the act.
Was there ever a time that Sean Combs assaulted you?
Yes. Someone called me up and told me that, he said, he has, video. And I was like, what? I approached a lot of people for help. I got things like, what do you want me to do about it? To, if I help you, I can't get into his parties.
Showing the footage to others in the industry. Her mother's handwritten letter to Combs, pleading for him to stop showing the tape, is shown on screen. One of the doc's most haunting visual moments. Combs has denied the allegations, but the case remains open. What director Stapleton captures beautifully is the central paradox of Diddy's rise. Every success came with a shadow. The title Pain vs. Love isn't just about relationships. It's about the war between control and compassion, between the public image he built and the private chaos that followed. By the end of the episode, the tone shifts. We see Diddy in vintage footage, dancing, celebrating, untouchable. As narration warns, and just when the world started celebrating his genius, tragedy struck again. The music fades, the lights dim, and you realize this is not a story of success. It's the story of what happens when success turns into something darker. Key reaction to Episode 1, Pain vs. Love, hit social media like an earthquake. Within hours of its premiere, #DiddyDoc and The Reckoning Netflix were trending across Twitter, X, TikTok, and Instagram, with fans describing the opening chapter as gut-wrenching, unsettling, and the moment Diddy's mask finally slipped. Clips of the City College Stampede segment flooded feeds, particularly the haunting slow-motion montage of chaos outside the gymnasium doors. Juxtaposed against Diddy's own archival footage from the same night, the emotional contrast struck a nerve. Viewers called it one of the darkest moments in music history that no one ever talked about.
My dream for this evening was to bring a positive program to my people, to people of my age, and to people in my community. Whatever must be done to ensure that this never, ever, ever happens again.
The hashtag CityCollege91 gained over 25 million views on TikTok within 2 days. Some viewers were shocked to learn that no criminal charges were ever filed, with creators stitching the clip to point out how the tragedy seemed to mark the first time Combs walked away from devastation untouched. One viral tweet read, That stampede wasn't an accident. It was the first red flag. He's been walking away from other people's pain since day one. Others focused on Kirk Burroughs' jaw-dropping claim that Combs allegedly hit his own mother following the incident, an allegation that left audiences divided. Even though Janice Combs publicly denied it as inaccurate and false, the moment sparked furious debate about when and where Diddy's alleged violent behavior truly began. On TikTok, fans dissected every frame of the interview. Reaction videos show users pausing, rewinding, gasping. One creator said, "You can literally feel everyone in that room stop breathing when Burroughs